Hello and welcome to July 14th. Alpha's goal at 35%. But before we get started, we had an exit today on XLE and XLT got stopped out. Let's review this trade to see what did we do right, what did we do wrong, and what can we do better. Well, number one, what we did right was we entered here on the SOT stochastics uptrend. That is, we only took in consideration the SOT, the RSI, and the green histogram from MACD to qualify the trade, and the trade was triggered here on Monday 7/12, and then we got stopped out today, and the stop out cost us 31.5%, $96 with $2 in fee, $98. This comes XLT10 owes $98 because XLE9 was playing for a loser of REI, and that was 85. So that XL9 will go in to continue as $85 owed, and then they will go into the lost leaders list. The lost leaders list is sorted by who has the least amount of owed to the most amount of owed, and then when the scanners run, we see which ones are qualified from the top of the list to the bottom of the list. So that said, XL10 will now become the $98. Here it is. XL10 will now owe $98. What did we do wrong on this trade? This strategy is not holding water. That's what we did wrong on this trade. This strategy is not taking consideration the trend of the EMA. And we're using the 10 EMA. You can also see there that I have price channel is also declining. So the end result is that this strategy is not doing that great. It did pretty good in the early part of the year, but then again, it's a great uptrend, strong uptrend, or a strong downtrend. Short of breath there. Apologize. Uptrend or downtrend in strong trending, but when it gets into these range bounds, it gets hit really bad. So again, we are evaluating 3 SOTs, and we're going to eliminate one come August 1st. So that is a XLE. For XLE, ATV arrived today at a minus 9% for the start. Okay, let's go on to our winner of the day, and that is gold at 35%. And you see we have our sale button. Let's go ahead and remove that. So I don't need the bubble. Okay, so you can see that we are here on this trade, and we're holding good. We're 35%. This is going against an ode of 3,153, and it only has 215 good to its so it's gained 10%. But there it is, and this is a DTE. We're going to hold this to November 167, and there are exit rules to be in consideration, and that is if we hit the 10 to 1. If this goes to 188.20, we will take last bar low, or just take profit. One of the two is going to be triggered at that time, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So there's gold. Our next leader is Monster. Now, an interesting note, I went to research Monster. Monster is a debt-free company. That was really interesting. They don't owe anybody any money. They don't borrow. Apparently, they make enough money on their beverages and whatnot to keep the company strongly solvent without being in debt and paying interest to somebody else. So that was kind of cool to discover. This is an STO trender. This is the difference. Let me go back to gold just momentarily. Gold was an SOT. There was a straight SOT, came right in here. So you see we have a winner on the stochastics disregarding trend compared to the loser of XLE. But now on Monster is trend. Monster took in consideration of this EMA turning around right in there. And so we have look now down. If this had happened here, we probably would not have gotten the trade. Why? Look at the high. There's a lot of resistance up there. So you can do is for confirmation traders, you would actually say, you know what, I'm looking for 95.30. If you don't get the 95.30, I'm not interested because there's too much resistance for the ongoing down. And of course, this trade would not have been a loser. So it wouldn't have triggered number one, and number two, the bottom is down here. Could have taken off the top of the body. Yes, You can take it off the top of the body here, but then you're going to do this little bit of pain here, get ever so close to 98.25, 89.25, and then it bounces up. But because this was an SOT trend, we needed the confirmation here on this guy right there, and that's what happens. All right. So that said, we have 21%, and the ode here is 1087, so not bad. It's in the right direction. Going on to PG, and in PG, oh, I think I failed to do something here on Monster. Let me go check something. Yes, the lesson of the day, adjusting stops. Look at this. We cleared the gantry. There's our entrance at 91.35. So we are going to change our exit. Our exit now is not the low dip. Our exit now is an EP stop. EP stop. And it's going to be the 91.35. There's no buffer added to the EP stop. Why? Because the buffer was already in consideration when you first got into the trade. So there's no more buffer. So 91.35, and we'll go ahead and grab that, and then come here, and now go to our order ticket. Now we're gonna have to turn on our order ticket. Oopsie, there, and now we're gonna go to here, cancel and replace, and gear, and now we're gonna lock in 91.35. And there, and that's the way you change your order ticket. In my early days, I failed to do order tickets sometimes because I was dependent on the doing the markers. So anyway, yeah, because anyway you can mark up your charts too. Just say you put it alerts, but alerts do not transit into order tickets. So be very, very much aware of that, of your order ticket. Make sure your order ticket is up to date and done. All right, that is it. That takes us now to PG, and at PG we are PG. Here's our PG, and our PG was an SOT trender again. Slashes to the upside is up direction. We got in here, and we are at 134.95, 134.95. So that is it there. Let me go ahead and do something. I just realized, make sure that my order ticket is active here. It is. Okay. So I find that it takes up the real estate. That's why. Some people do work around it, but I don't. All right. Our next one is EWJ, and EWJ also cleared the gantry. Small doji, not much to write about, but it is 68.48. So we are now going to go to changing this to an EP stop, exit, 68.48. And we'll grab the text, copy it, come back, and now we'll go to the order ticket and turn it on, and there. This is your order ticket. This is your actual order ticket. This is your change on the gear shift. And now we're going to come here and mark off 68.48. Okay. So today's lesson is your order ticket. Make sure you update your order ticket. Do not take advantage. Don't make an assumption that you didn't do it or you did it. Okay, that is the conclusion of today's report, and we can see that we are not doing the greatest. We're still behind the 8 ball here at a -4% for Stochastic Strategy, with the SPY at 17.6. And with that, I say thank you very much for stopping by and checking it out.